Tonight on Monday Night Raw, a collision to see who faces Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam for the Universal title. It's Samoa Joe versus this man known as the Big Dog.
This is my yard now.
The Big Dog! You can never, and I mean ever, bet against Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns lives for the big fight.
It's one versus all.
Roman Reigns is a fighter. Talking about will, determination, and all guts here tonight with this man.
This is my yard now.
Roman Reigns in action at our main event tonight. He meets Samoa Joe, the winner, to face Brock Lesnar for the Universal Championship at the biggest event of the summer, SummerSlam.
I'm having second thoughts. Am I doing the right thing by coming clean tonight? I mean, maybe this is something I should keep to myself. I love the WWE Universe, but maybe this is something that shouldn't be televised.
Kurt, listen. I can't even imagine what you're going through right now. But I need you to remember, we live in the golden age of social media. This is going to get out. And your reputation and your integrity are going to go right down the drain if this is reported by anybody else. So what you need to do is go out there and tell the world your truth. It's the right thing to do. And in my opinion, you got nothing to be ashamed of.
You're a good man, Corey. And you're absolutely right. This is something that everyone should hear directly from me. Thanks for helping. Your friendship means so much to both of us.
Man, Kurt's been an open book. I can only imagine what this is. He's talking about his career.
Well, we'll hear from Kurt Angle later on tonight as he gets his thoughts in order. I want to switch gears now to the cruiserweight situation. Remember at Great Balls of Fire, Neville defeated Tozawa in a controversial fashion. Well, last Monday night on Raw, Tozawa had an opportunity at Payback in a tag team match. Now, that right there, as Neville hits the top rope, was deja vu about what happened at Great Balls of Fire. This is exactly what Neville did to Tozawa. And Tozawa would take this opportunity with a senton bomb to Neville to knock off and pin the champion in the tag team matchup on Monday Night Raw. The following night on 205 Live, only on the WWE Network, Tozawa was in a one-on-one battle when the Cruiserweight champion Neville would come back for his own sort of payback. A very aggressive and vicious Cruiserweight champion.
This is the guy right here, Neville, a guy with a mean, nasty attitude. And right now, it's all about going out here and get some payback.
Yeah, Neville does not take losing lightly, even if it's in a tag team match. And Neville would make sure Tozawa would regret that he beat the champion. The rings of Saturn sending a message.
All right, guys, here we go. Listen up. All right, we got to pick this thing up because we are Titus Worldwide. Now, Apollo, 2 weeks ago, you got your head knocked off versus Braun Strowman.
Come on, Titus.
Don't worry about it because a lot of people have. Okay? All right, Akira. Yeah. Last week on Raw, you pinned them, right? You pinned them.
Yeah, I did. Yes.
And then the next day on 205 Live, he twisted you up like some origami. But don't you worry about it, all right? Because like they say, when the going gets rough, we get rougher. Or something like that.
We feel you.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
All I know is about to be some good news for Apollo Crews.
I like
the next time Neville defends his WWE Cruiserweight title against you, he's going to feel the power of Tozawa.
For rematches, Tozawa and Iran, we hold wrestlers to a much higher standard. Do you think a great Olympian like Hassan Yazdani would behave like you? No. Last week, I was going to dedicate my victory over you to Hassan Yazdani, but we were interrupted by Neville. So tonight, if you have any honor...
Whoa. Hold on now.
You'll meet me in the ring, and I can finish what I started. You got it?
Looks like we might have Tozawa and Daivari later on tonight in cruiserweight action. But I can tell you this, we've got a cruiserweight tag team match coming up right now. Former cruiserweight champion Brian Kendrick and Drew Gulak set to take on Mustafa Ali and Gentleman Jack Gallagher. It's cruiserweight tag team action, and it happens next on Monday Night Raw. And we are back live on Monday Night Raw. Corey Graves has rejoined us in the announcement. What is going on with Kurt Angle?
You will find out when the rest of the world does. Let's talk about cruiserweight action. 205 Live, the most exciting hour on television.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Chicago, Illinois, weighing 182 pounds, Mustafa Ali.
Mustafa Ali has an issue with Drew Gulak, Brian Kendrick's partner in this tag team matchup tonight. We'll tell you all about it in a moment.
Mustafa.
His tag team partner from Manchester, England, weighing 167 pounds, Gentleman Jack Gallagher.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Brian Kendrick has been dressing as Jack Gallagher on 205 Live, and he told us why last Tuesday night on the WWE Network.
Jack Gallagher, he's not unorthodox, he's not unconventional. What Jack Gallagher is a clown. Jack Gallagher is a fraud, and Jack Gallagher is a third-rate William Regal, and I'm tired of it.
And I think Jack Gallagher was tired of Brian Kendrick making fun of him. And Kendrick had had enough and went right after I said Gallagher went right after Kendrick.
Kendrick's disguise was so accurate it fooled you, Cole. Jack Gallagher attempted to bring the fight to Kendrick, but once again, Kendrick would have the last laugh, wearing out multiple umbrellas on the body of Gentleman Jack.
Kendrick has had an issue with Gallagher for a while now, Corey.
Listen, it's difficult to ever understand what goes on in the mind of the Brian Kendrick. One thing is for absolutely certain, he despises Gallagher.
And Gallagher will start things off against Kendrick.
Kendrick better be careful, though. Gallagher is not afraid to get his hands dirty in competition.
Hashtag 205 Live as Drew Gulak comes in off the tag. This Gulak is a very interesting character. He's been on this campaign on 205 Live of this no-fly zone to stop the cruiserweights from being high flyers.
Well, some would speculate that maybe Gulak has a bit of jealousy toward those with different abilities. However, Gulak's incredibly dangerous in his own right.
He's a technician. This kid's a technician. He's got all the skill in the world. But right now, he's under the learning tree with Brian Kendrick.
And Jack Gallagher here, now in control of Drew Gulak.
Oh, no.
What's interesting about Gulak, Corey, is that in one of the matches against Mustafa Ali, he actually took to the air, going against what he preaches, and he lost the match.
Well, desperate times call for desperate measures. Gulak paid for his mistake.
And there's a shot to Ali. Gulak and Ali meet tomorrow night in a 205 Live best 2 out of 3 falls matchup, the rubber match, so to speak, of this series.
Gulak delivered a very heartfelt apology this past week on 205 Live for attempting to go to the top rope.
Oh, heartfelt is the way you put it.
I find Drew Gulak to be a very genuine human being.
He's a hell of a wrestler, I can tell you that. I mean, he has all the skills in the world to be cruiserweight champion.
What a chop by Gulak, just leveled Gallagher.
Now he's fired up, and his partner Brian Kendrick likes what he sees. Gallagher, though, sends Gulak flying.
Gallagher on the wrong end of the ring right now.
Tag. Kendrick made the tag. Gallagher, I don't think, realized it. And Kendrick now going to go to work on Jack Gallagher, who's trying desperately to make it to Ali in the corner.
What fantastic awareness by the veteran Kendrick.
Oh, what a headbutt. Stunning both men, and here comes Mustafa Ali.
One of the most dynamic high flyers in the cruiserweight division. Mustafa Ali can do just about anything.
Like that. Wow. Cover. Ali. And Gallagher with a win.
Here are your winners, Gentleman Jack Gallagher and Mustafa Ali.
What do you call that, Corey?
It's an inverted 450 splash. I guess 450 backwards would be 054, but you have to ask Ali about the official. Let's talk about this headbutt. Boom! Right on the jaw of Brian Kendrick, allowing Ali to take the WWE Universe's breath away. Look at this.
How innovative was that right there? Awesome.
054. I like that, Corey. There's a reason you're one of the hosts of 205 Live.
I
You got a
can't
good
wait.
one tomorrow.
Tomorrow night, the score will be settled once and for all. It is the rubber match. Mustafa Ali will take on Drew Gulak in a 2 out of 3 falls match only on the WWE Network.
Ali and Gallagher celebrate here on Monday Night Raw, but someone who has been not doing much celebrating as of late is that man, the certified G, the bona fide stud, Enzo Amore, losing his best buddy Big Cass as of late. Amore is here live next. Buddy Big Cass as of late. Amore is here live next.
We want to send a special thanks to Imagine Dragons for Whatever It Takes, the official theme of this Sunday's WWE Battleground. It's off the album Evolve, available on iTunes and Spotify.
Enzo Amore, fired up, always entertaining, but his situation with Big Cass has been on his mind for weeks. It's really ripped this young man apart.
My name is Enzo Amore, and I am a certified G and a bona fide stud, and you can't teach that. Bada boom, realest guy in the room, how you doing?
He looks really torn up, Cole, parading around here in his knockoff Gucci.
Newton's third law. For every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. Well, there isn't a man in this business who can elicit a reaction on a microphone like Enzo Amore. And I do it full well knowing the repercussions of my every word and my every action. You see, if I said it, then I own it. Listen, I can't lie, all right? Sometimes my losses, they outweigh my assets, okay? That's fine, though. Because I find that the same holds true in this business as does in life. You see, you're gonna win some, you're gonna lose some. But you always gotta fight for what you believe in. And Cass, I can tell you right now, buddy, that I believe, honestly, I believe that there was a point in time where you believed in what we were fighting for. I believe you did, despite any notions as of late. But maybe I believed in it more so than you, okay? Because for 5 years, I threw caution to the wind, reckless abandon attitude, with zero regard for my well-being, my safety, and I allowed you to pick up my 5'11", 200-pound frame and toss me at our opponents. Why? Because I wanted to win. I did. And, just mind you this, bro. When you throw me at our opponents, it was you who was left standing at 7 foot tall. And you being 7 foot tall didn't win us any championships. No, you are 7 foot tall, and I can't take it away from you, all right? And when you hold me up over your head, you could practically dunk me in a basketball hoop. You have the wingspan of LeBron James, okay? But this ain't the NBA. This is the WWE. And this ain't a basketball court. This is a ring. So when you throw me 14 feet to the ground, holding me over your head, I don't care who you are. It's going to hurt. And most people ain't getting up, right? You proclaimed last week when you came out here, though, that
when you picked me up at Great Balls of Fire, you threw me like a piece of trash out of the ring. And you threw me out of your life. Now listen, people. I hate to be the one to pull the nipple out of the baby's mouth here, but you didn't throw me out of your life then, and you ain't throwing me out now. You see, what happened was you threw me out of this ring. But one thing about Zoe, if I get knocked down 9 times, I'm getting up 10. And you threw me 14 feet. And it took everything in me to climb back into this ring. But I got back to my feet like a damn man, and I made you finish that fight like I always have. See, Cash, you said my little hind end writes checks, then my hind end can't cash. Well, Cash, hey, just do me a favor, the guy who does the video and whatnot. Listen, run the footage back from last week to whereas Cass was out here with his checkbook in hand.
And not only Big Cass, but the Big Show, who was accused by Cass of being Enzo's attacker. That, of course, was a blatant lie, and Big Show had enough. After a headbutt, this was perhaps the most aggressive I've ever seen the Big Show taking it to Big Cass.
Big Show was a man on a mission, bringing the fight to the 7-footer. Big Cass came out here to make a declaration. I don't know that he was ready for competition. Certainly not the world's largest athlete.
Show would later say, I'm not playing his game.
Well, you bounced the check! You bounced the check! You bounced the check! You suck! You see, Cass? You have 1 foot and 100 pounds on me. And at Great Balls of Fire, I brought the fight to you. And I don't care what happened. Bottom line is, you were standing in this ring last week with a man face to face with someone your size. And you couldn't even look him in the eyes. And when push came to shove and the going got tough, you folded like a lawn chair. Hey, you see, the thing about me is, you know, and so I'm a jigger, right? And I would have at least been buzzing around his ankles like a mosquito or something. I would have tried. I wouldn't have rolled out of the ring. You see, you're not a G. I'm a G. And you ain't a launcher. You're more like the big in out for you.
Oh boy. Enzo asked for it.
Obviously, Big Cass heard enough of Enzo running his mouth tonight.
Well, got to give Enzo credit. He came out here and spoke his mind, told the world what he thought about his former friend, Big Cass. I'm not sure if Enzo remembered what happened to him over at Great Balls of Fire.
Corey, if it wasn't for you, none of this would have ever happened.
I think they're talking to you, dog.
There's Enzo, always running his mouth. You didn't learn your lesson at Great Balls of Fire. So what I'm about to do is come down to that ring and beat some sense into you. And hopefully, finally, you learn to shut your mouth.
Oh, you want to fight, dog? You want to fight, bro? How can I make sense when I got millions on my mind, babe? You want to fight, huh? You want to fight, so? You want to fight, so?
Enzo keeps doing it.
Listen, I'm a little smarter than your average bear, right, Bo? You want to fight, huh? You want to fight? Well, I love a fight. We're in the Music City. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Hey, you're in the Ring of Fire right now. You're going to get burnt. Because I'm hopping over this wall. Somebody, please, come get me a chair. Hey, get in the Enzo wing. Come here, bro. Let's watch this together. All right, Cass. All right, me and this guy are going to watch. Because right now, you're going to get smoked. I'm going to watch it. And when it's all said and done and you're laying on your back, I'm going to come up and I'm going to ask you one very simple question. It's 3 words. How you doing?
Oh, my Lord. You gotta gotta give Enzo credit.
Hats off to Enzo if he actually orchestrated this, but
That gotta be a good question to ask guys after this right here. This is the Big Show, guys.
The world's largest athlete, as you saw last week, a score to settle with Big Cass. Enzo Amore obviously set all this up.
You know, like a bad breakup, man. Enzo should just move on, man.
But Big Cass standing his ground. Eye to eye with the Big Show, one of the all-time greats. Oh, this is going to be a collision.
Question is Big Show fighting Enzo's battles?
Not waiting for Big Show to get in the ring. Big Cass striking first this time, but another headbutt by the Big Show. The same move that felled Cass last week. And now Big Show driving Cass into the barricade. And Enzo's got to be loving this.
The strength of this big man, the Big Show. It's incredible.
And Cass driven into the barricade yet again. Big Show destroying Big Cass, trying to fight back now is Cass with the rights.
Cass is still throwing hands, little to no effect.
And a third time into the barricade.
I don't know if Big Cass ever in his life has been manhandled like this.
Well, Big Show did not like his name being dragged into this. But Big Cass, though, now drives Big Show into the barricade. And Big Cass trying to fight back with a right.
Cass is a big man, but right now he's out there fighting a true giant, guys.
And he's doing pretty well now.
Cass is throwing hands, working the body of Big Show.
And Big Show is really clubbing blows by Cass. You can hear him. And Big Show fighting back again. These two giants battling each other as Cass goes into the ring apron. What a battle. What a brawl. And now Show with the power.
Big Cass, I don't think I've ever seen him body slam.
Talking about a brawl, Cole, but I tell you, Big Cass, he's not backing down at all.
And not only have I never seen Big Cass body slam, he's body slam on the outside of the ring.
Now, how you doing, Chance? Of course, Enzo Amore saying that's what he was going to say to Cass after this destruction by Big Show tonight. Oh!
Like getting hit with a frying pan in the soul.
And Big Show looking to really harm Big Cass. And Big Cass driving Big Show kidney first into the post.
Got to respect the tenacity of Big Cass to this point.
And the Giant is stunned, and Big Cass knows it, and Big Cass feeling it. Driving Big Show again into the post.
Ribs first. I don't care how big you are. If you can't breathe, you can't fight.
It's a fight, guys. There's no referee out here. There's no official or anything like that. Anything goes.
And Big Show's down, and Big Cass knows it. And Big Cass smells blood, and now he's on the attack.
Mounted position right here by this big young man.
When have you ever seen Big Show in this situation, in this position, getting beaten up by Big Cass? Enzo can't believe it.
See the merciless look in the eyes of Big Cass.
And oh my Lord, right to the ribs again. Big Show is down. Big Show is hurt.
Tell you, a shot to the body right there. Sometimes worse than a shot to the head.
I cannot remember seeing Big Show in this state.
Big Show looks all but helpless right now.
He was controlling Big Cass, beating the heck out of him outside the ring. And Big Cass now is dominating the world's largest athlete.
Think about it, Cole. Once upon a time.
Oh, and Enzo!
Once upon a time.
Got a big boot for his efforts.
Once upon a time, Big Show was Big Cass. A young 26-year-old stud.
And Big Cass is doing his best to make sure that the entire WWE universe realizes that the 26-year-old from New York City is in fact a stud and a force to be reckoned with in WWE.
He didn't have kind words for you either, Corey.
Listen, I'm not saying I had anything to do with it other than the obvious. He's entitled to his opinion. My opinion is Big Cass has a big future.
Excuse me, Roman. I know I don't need to remind you, but Samoa Joe has defeated you twice in as many encounters, and as you know, tonight the stakes are higher than ever.
When the stakes are high, that's when I'm at my best. Look at WrestleMania, when I beat The Undertaker. That's in the past. Just like Joe's wins over me, they're in the past. It's about tonight. And tonight I'm the guy that's gonna beat Samoa Joe. And when I'm done with him, I move on to Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam. That means I'm the next Universal Champion. You wanna know why? Because I'm the big dog around here. And this is my yard.
Our main event of Roman Reigns versus Samoa Joe later on tonight was a match made by our general manager, Kurt Angle, who has his own issues to worry about tonight. Personal problems dominating his life in recent weeks, talked all over social media by the WWE Universe. Everyone wants to know what Kurt Angle has gotten himself into. Well, Kurt Angle tells the world all about it live later on tonight.
Oh, Finn Balor's got to be wondering what he's gotten himself into. After a victory last week, Balor is going to be forced to challenge Elias Sampson in a rematch. Live on Raw next.
The United States of America is a beautiful country that was built on a very simple concept that anyone, any race, creed, color, sex, religion could come to this land and with hard work achieve greatness.
John Cena, your American dream is nothing but a lie, just like America is a joke. In my country, in Bulgaria, we go out there, we march, we show our strength.
How about we set that Bulgarian flag up in a corner? I'll set the United States flag up in a corner, and Rusev goes one-on-one with John Cena in an old